So Kanye West, I want you to go to my Cash App, which is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. And I want you to make a contribution. Now, you can also go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And you can make a contribution. Had to get that out of the way first. Good morning, everybody. My name is Rashida Strober. I am the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. And what that means is that I'm the first person in recorded history to ever create a movement for the eradication of colorism, what I call darkism. And darkism is simply the discrimination of dark-skinned people. Now, you guys can go to my website to find out more information about what dark skin activism is and why it got started. The website is darkskinactivists.com. Once again, that's darkskinactivists.com. And real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys visit the website here so that way you can see it visually for yourself. It's a really great website. It gives you, give me a second here. It gives you some insight into what I do as the world's first and only dark skin activist, what I've been doing since 1998, fighting for dark skin liberation, dark skin freedom, the freedom from oppression, from darkism. And nobody was talking about colorism or dark skin in 1998 like that. The only other person I will ever give credit to is Cola Booth. But I brought it online in around 2009, 2010-ish. And it took some years for it to get popping, if you will. And then people saw what I was doing and a lot of people mocked me and then they started to copy me. But there is only one dark skin activist. I've written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. Those books include Darkism, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the first motivational book for dark skinned females. Also wrote A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, which is the book version of my one-woman play I always perform called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. Also, if you go to my website and you sign up to become a member, you can get a free copy, electronic copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. So there you have it. There's a ton of more information. Google me, go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. And also make sure you make a contribution. I'm currently suing Tommy Sotomayor over my intellectual property. And I do need financial assistance to help to push the case along. So make sure you go to my Cash App, which is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala, or to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com, and make a contribution. Now, let me get to Kanye West. Kanye West, let me tell y'all something. And this is what prompted me to make this video. See, y'all be Black women, man, I don't know what to say about some of y'all. Some of y'all are very damn confused, and some of y'all support the wrong people. Why are you supporting a man that could care less about you? This man being a billionaire has not a damn thing to do with you. He showed you who he wanted. And don't come on here telling me about, well, they divorced. Okay, it doesnn't matter. Or not necessarily divorced, but Kim Kardashian filing for a divorce. It doesn't matter. This man showed you who he wanted to build wealth with, who he wanted to give his wealth with when he married Kim Kardashian. So for all these Black women, and I'm going to tell y'all why I made this live today. I'm going to tell y'all what prompted me to make this live today. Because I saw Black women on social media. And I know a lot of y'all, I think y'all mean well. I think y'all are probably genuinely proud that here we have a Black man that's a billionaire. But what does it mean in the scheme of things when this man is not giving his wealth to any of us? That's why I opened this up with Kanye West. Why don't you make a contribution to my dark skin activism campaign? The Cash App is $rashidalala. Now, if he was to do that, I would be shocked. And you can't buy me. You're not going to be able to buy me because I'm going to still say the same damn thing that I've always been saying regarding darkism as it relates to the black man and the dark skinned black woman. This man married, he was with, who he was with? What was the young lady name? Alexis Pfeiffer. That's her name. He didn't even marry her. That woman was with Kanye West, and she was light skinned, but she was still black. This woman was with Kanye West when he wasn't even famous, when he didn't have any money. Do you think he rewarded her by saying, you know what, let me show my loyalty to her by marrying her? She wasn't light-skinned enough. She wasn't white. She wasn't white. That's the problem. That was the problem. He took his potential for wealth building. And I love how people love to run around talking about black women are gold diggers. No, black women are no more gold diggers. Dark-skinned black women, whatever shade, are no more gold diggers than white women are. He took his potential to build wealth, and we see where he's at now, because I believe some sources have him at a little over $6 billion. He took all that potential and he gave it to a non-black woman. Yet it sickens me and saddens me to see black women on social media that are sitting here praising this man for being a billionaire when you're not. If he's not going to give you a dime of the money, what is your point? What is your point? What does it mean in the grand scheme of things? To those black women that I saw, and I ain't gonna say nobody's name, but y'all know who y'all are, that's going around on social media reposting. This is how I knew about it, because some of y'all is on my friend list. Y'all going around posting and reposting, celebrating a black man who didn't have the decency to celebrate you by marrying you, celebrating his wealth that's going into the hands of a non-black woman, of a non-black woman, of a non-dark-skinned black woman. Y'all sitting up here celebrating. Man, y'all, we are so confused. Pedagogy of the oppressed. We as black people, we as black women are so utterly confused. Help me to understand, aside from the I'm proud that he's a black man and he's made it. Help me to understand, what the hell does a black man making billions of dollars who didn't marry a black woman who's not an integral part of the black community like that, what does that have to do with you? What does that do for you in the grand scheme of things? What? And I'm talking about you as a black individual, and particularly as a black female individual. How is has he donated some money to you? Because if Kanye West, let me tell y'all something. If Kanye West was to contribute money to me, to my dark skin activist campaign, I would tell y'all, unless it was some type of agreement that I had to sign to say, well, I can't do it, but I'm not going to change what I'm saying. I'm not going to sit up here and flip and be like, oh, you know, it's okay for him to marry non-black, non-dark skinned women. I'm not going to say that. You can't buy me. But I'm just trying to understand what benefits, what personal benefit do you get from Kanye West as a black woman being a billionaire? What has he done? What has he done for you personally? The most beautiful thing that he could have done was to marry a black woman. Now, I ain't no Jay-Z fan like that. Not like that. I like some of Jay-Z's music. I do. But I was mad with Jay-Z and pissed off about the fact of, I didn't like how he did dark-skinned Foxy Brown. And I done made videos about that. Let me go on my rant about people copying my colorism, darkism movement. I've been made videos about that years ago. And again, all y'all just did on the internet is y'all studied me, mocked me, and copied me. So ain't none y'all saying, if y'all make a video about that, y'all are not saying nothing new. I have been the dark skin activist. I've been covering the topic of darkism, the topic of colorism. I brought it to the internet, and all y'all did was stole. So I've been talked about Jay-Z and my feelings regarding his darkism when he turned around and married light-skinned, privileged Beyonce. But I would have to say that Beyonce, I'm not a Beyonce fan at all. Absolutely not. No. But I'm a fair person. And I will say that if I'm going to pray, I would praise Jay-Z and his wealth accumulation over Kanye West. And it's very simple. I'm black and white. It's no gray area with me. Jay-Z married a woman, at least he married a woman that got some black up in her now. There could be some controversy as to whether or not Beyonce is even all the way black. But as far as I know, the mama is a light-skinned black woman. The daddy is a dark-skinned black man. But this man and Kanye West made his mom rest in peace. Beautiful dark-skinned woman. And I can't understand. This is the thing that gets me to my core. These black men, some of them be having very good dark-skinned moms. And by all accounts, you can't even look at the mother and say that's a good black mother to their child. Because, you got black men who have built careers off of the backs of black women on YouTube by bashing and denigrating black women. You wouldn't have a YouTube channel. You wouldn't have a YouTube career, but for bashing black women. That's all you do. You're weak. Okay. But here we have an example with Kanye West. By all accounts, mom was a very good black woman. That still wasn't good enough for him. The self-hatred, the lack of confidence in who he is as a black man, because you got to be confident. You got to be a confident black man to be with, especially as a celebrity, to be with a black woman in the entertainment industry. It seems to me he's not on that mental level of a Denzel Washington at all. Denzel Washington is an example of a very confident black man who's confident in his black woman. Say what you will about Denzel. Denzel is a boss. Same thing with Samuel L. Jackson. There's only, to me, like a handful of black men in the entertainment industry who have real, true, dark-skinned black wives. I ain't talking about no light skin. Y'all can get mad all y'all want to. This ain't no shade or hate towards no light skin, but I'm talking about the black men with the all the way phenotypically dark-skinned black women that they go to the red carpet with. They go and show off their dark-skinned black wives. You're not on that level, Kanye West. And I don't understand why these black women would sit here and praise him for becoming this so-called this billionaire when he doesn't even care enough to say, I'm gonna marry a black woman and I'm gonna do a Denzel Washington. I'm gonna do a Denzel Pauletta Washington or a Samuel L. Jackson. And I can't even think of a lot of, you notice that those are the first two that come to mind. I can't even think of, if y'all know some dark-skinned younger couples that's in the limelight, throw them out there, because I can't even think of none in the that's younger than Denzel. I call out Denzel because he's an icon. You got all these other black men that make it in Hollywood. They flaunt their light-skinned wives. I made a video a long time ago. If all y'all bitches been copying me on YouTube, this was years ago, because I've been the dark-skinned activist. I've dominated, created this lane. You're not the fucking dark-skinned activist. You ain't create shit. I'm talking to all you bitches that's copying me. That's right. You're not. And I can't stand none of you motherfuckers at all, because you're thieves. Anyway, I made a video a long time ago about Eddie Murphy flaunting self-hate. No different. This is what these men do. They flaunt their self-hate. It's subliminal, but it's not subliminal. You understand what I'm saying? They're saying stuff. It's this whole thing about reading between the lines. You can always look at a black man and his family and see what the deal is. See where his head lies. And I'm so just utterly disgusted and disappointed, which is why I'm making this live about these black women that's hopping up on social media. Oh, Kanye, ooh, he's rich. Congratulations. This man is not about to give you more than likely. I mean, he could, anything's possible. He ain't gonna give you none of his money though, as of right now. And more importantly, fuck giving you his money. Is he gonna marry you? Is he? The question is Kanye West, is his next girlfriend or his next wife gonna be a dark-skinned black woman? That's my question to you, Kanye. Is your next wife or girlfriend, is she gonna be a dark-skinned black woman? That's the $1 billion question for Kanye West that I have. Because his next move with the next woman that he dates, in terms of her skin tone and her ethnicity, is going to tell it all. It's going to tell us all about him and this thing that we call darkism, that I call darkism. I coined the word darkism. I keep saying this shit over and over because all y'all motherfuckers do on YouTube is steal from my intellectual property and lie. I coined the word darkism and I wrote the book Darkism. I coined the phrase dark skin activists and dark skin activism. I coined it, meaning it came from my brain. I made it up. I created it for the slow. Because some of y'all thieves are also kind of slow. But I'm letting you know. The $1 billion question is, Kanye West is your next wife or girlfriend? Is she gonna be a dark-skinned black woman? Because you's a billionaire now. You's a billionaire now. Okay? You sitting on a net worth of $6 billion. Now you got a chance to redeem yourself. You got a chance to redeem yourself because y'all know, if you're really following me as the dark-skinned activist, in spite of all the bitches that's stealing from me, you know that one of the original objectives of dark-skinned activism is to bring the black man back to the dark-skinned black woman. It's called reparations, reconciliation. So you got a chance, Kanye West, to repair, to reconcile. You have a chance. You done went out there, you done had your little fun, because the black man, one of the reasons why they say, well, they always chasing after non-black women, is because during slavery, they didn't have access. And this is what they wanted. And they wanted what they couldn't have. Well, you done got it. So what you gonna do now? What you gonna do now is the $1 billion question, because you the $1 billion man. Supposedly, you the richest black man in history now, supposedly. So what you gonna do now with all that wealth? What's going to happen with your legacy now, Kanye West? Are you going to bring it back to black? Are you going to bring it back to dark black? Because you putting this media out. This is another thing. This dude be putting this media out. We all know that this guy loves attention. You love attention. You putting this stuff out there. You want people to know that you are a billionaire. So you're going to get critiqued. You're going to get critiqued. You sat there and flaunted your marriage with Kim Kardashian. You sat there, Kanye West, and you threw it up in the faces of black women. You did this for a long time. This is what you did. Hold on. You flaunted this woman in front of the faces of black women. You all look at all these pictures. We wouldn't know this. You put this stuff out. Okay? So you are going to get critiqued. And I don't feel sorry for your marriage coming as a black, dark-skinned woman. I don't give a damn. Listen, let me say something. Y'all motherfuckers sit up and try to say, I don't speak for dark-skinned women, yet you same bitches that be copying me. I've always said what the fuck I had to say. and I don't care about how you feel. I'm speaking on how the dark skinned activists feel. I don't feel sorry for the demise of their marriage. Absolutely not. Did Kim Kardashian think about black women when she was allowing him to pursue her, or however the shit, taking our black men? They don't care. You think these women care? They don't care about y'all. And she got all these black female followers. Child, y'all are just, man, y'all minds are completely messed up. Bobby Norris calling me insane ain't nothing new. They mock me, then they copy me. Because you be the same bitch. Y'all be the same motherfuckers that call me crazy, but go and copy and regurgitate everything I be done said. That's already happened with dark skin activism. Why do you think people talk about colorism online? They said I was crazy and insane for talking about colorism. Now bitches done created whole channels based off Rashidalala. What else is new? Keep calling me crazy. I don't care about that. Why you at it? The Cash App is $. Let me throw my Cash App up in there. Let me throw my Cash App up in there. Okay? Like I said, I'm going to keep talking and throwing my Cash App up in here. Why you up here calling me crazy? Because I don't care. Did Kim Kardashian, does she look like she care about our feelings as black, dark-skinned women? Why she all up? Why she done took a black woman's man? Does she look like she care? She looks real happy and content to me. Okay, I do not care about the demise of your marriage. I just don't. I'm just being honest. Because no one cares about the feelings of black women. We are, like Malcolm X said, we are the least protected. We are. She, as a non-black woman, has no consciousness. Don't care about the destruction of the black community and how Kanye West could have been a black man paired up with a black woman to build the black community. They don't care about that shit. And I'm supposed to sit up here and boohoo over their damn marriage? I could care fucking less. I don't care. The question is now, Kanye West, are you going to redeem yourself? That is the question. Are you going to redeem yourself? Because you could do it now. You could go back to black. Hold on. Let's type in Kanye West. What's her name? Alexis. I would even accept you back with a light-skinned black woman. As we could clearly see, this is Alexis Pfeiffer, the one that was actually with you when you made great music. That's another thing I gotta point out too. When you was with Alexis Pfeiffer, a black woman, yeah, she light-skinned. Look at this helper, all up in the picture with her man. And you know, oh my God, y'all, this is really pisses me off at what these heifers do. Low down, sneaky, and you want me to feel sorry for her and the demise of her marriage? Look at this. How is it you up in a picture with this woman and you done backstabbed her? You done basically, you don't took her man. You end up marrying her man. Back to Alexis Pfeiffer. Alexis Pfeiffer is light-skinned. And yes, I would like to see Kanye West come back to black, dark-skinned black. But I have never said in my life that all black men are going to date exclusively dark-skinned black women. I'm saying I want balance. The dark-skinned activist wants balance, okay? They try to make her look a little darker in that picture. But what I'm saying is, I mean, he even was better looking. Look at this. Look at how good he looks when he was with Alexis Pfeiffer. Look at this. The pictures don't lie, y'all. Y'all can get mad at me and hate all y'all damn want to. The man made excellent. In fact, I would have to make the argument. I'm finna go real far. I'm finna make y'all motherfuckers real mad. Because a lot of y'all be pissed off and then y'all be copying and stealing from me. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna go so far as to say, guess what? Y'all want to give credit to this Kim Kardashian. She's nothing but a benefactor of black progress. Because the fact is, the basis for them billions came from when he was with all the way black, a black woman. Came from when his beautiful dark-skinned mama was alive. That's the basis of the billions. That base, his talent, his black excellence that came before he was diluted. is the basis of the empire that he was able to build. It came, if it wasn't no rap, if it wasn't no real rap that came from the root, that came from his soul, that came from the rawness that he had, that the Black community sanctioned and co-signed. Kim Kardashian, you ain't got, honey, go sit down somewhere. You are reaping the benefits off of Black excellence. You ain't contributed nothing. I am not impressed with you. I don't feel sorry for you. What you tried to do, then she tried to come in and usurp the movement on Black females who have been fighting for prison reform. She tried to take over that. They tried to give her credit for that. Child, you was not going to take credit for these billions, because Kanye West came from a dark-skinned Black woman, from the Black community, from an educated dark-skinned Black woman. His mother was a PhD. All you did was reap the benefits. And like I said, when he was with Alexis Pfeiffer, who is a light-skinned Black woman, he looked better. Visually, we can clearly see he looked better. And the music, that was when he was at the height of his career in terms of making excellent music. When he made music with the Black women who all falls down. With the hook, with dark skin Lauryn Hill's hook. I said dark skin Lauryn Hill's hook. And then I believe he had some dark skin Selena Johnson singing up in the video. Honey, you might have had mixed race Stacey Dash as the leading woman, because that's what y'all do. You darkest Black men, y'all utilize the talent of a dark skinned Black woman to sing. Let's not forget. But then y'all will throw in, let's see, Lauryn Hill. Hold on. Lauryn Hill, Kanye West. For y'all that don't know, that all falls down. Honey, let me tell you something. That was Lauryn Hill. That was Lauryn Hill, honey. And then dark-skinned Selena Johnson sang the hook. But that was Lauryn's original song. Don't you ever get it twisted. You see what I'm saying? The root is dark skin. The root is dark Black. That's the foundation of your wealth. That is the foundation of your wealth. We built you. We, the Black community, made you, Kanye West. So now the question is, are you going to bring it back to Black? That's the question. Y'all can look at the progression of this man. Like I said, when I go and I look back at the old Kanye West, and I look at all, I remember when he first came out. Also, he used Shaka Khan through the fire. They love to use dark-skinned Black women. Shaka Khan through the fire. Let me just type this in, because I come with the evidence. Shaka Khan was a former Black Panther. All your early hits, all the great shit that people loved you for, a lot of them songs came from the collabo of dark-skinned Black women. But you taking all that wealth, and who you bringing it home to? Who you bringing it home to? Man, I'm just disgusted. I really am. And y'all Black women, y'all can't even see through this. Y'all can't. Y'all out here praising a person that don't give a damn about you like that. Y'all are not making no sense. Y'all Black women, y'all gotta wake up, man. Like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. Black men who don't like dark-skinned women need to be boycotted. And I'm talking about the ones that are in the entertainment industry. We don't need to build them up. And then when they get all their wealth and amass all their wealth, they run off and they go give it to a non-Black woman. We don't need that. Reading through some of the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in a lawsuit with Tommy Sotomayor over my intellectual property. And I'm asking those that support me to please go and make a contribution. My Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, it is $rashidalala. You can also go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Let me read through some of these comments here. CC on air said, "You sound so insecure. They will be fine. You are pathetic. He was younger. Jesus. I can't take this stupidity. I'm out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye." And apparently from the looks of your profile, you're a light-skinned woman. You see, I made a video called Light-Skinned Women Give Up Your Privilege. This was, again, I've been a dark-skinned activist. I'm the originator of the lane. This was about 8 years ago. I made this video. And this person that came onto my live is a prime example of why light-skinned women in the Black community, mixed race women, they need to give up their privilege. They don't want to do it. This person that's on my live that's criticizing me, which she has a right to do, she can't look at my pain as a dark-skinned Black woman because she's so caught up into her privilege that she can't take it when I actually speak out on my oppression and I don't give you the politically correct answers that you want. Fuck that. I ain't giving you politically correct. I'm giving you the dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober that these bitches wish they could be with the larger channels, but they steal from me and water down my shit. That's what you do. I ain't doing that. But you're so selfish in your privilege. And I'm talking directly to you. Let me go back up here. You CC on air because you came up in my live attacking me. You are the epitome of the type of light-skinned woman I was speaking about in the video that I made 8-9 years ago, because I've been a dark-skinned activist and every last bitch talking about colorism has stole from me when I talked about giving up your privilege. You won't give it up because you know your privilege. And then when a dark-skinned woman like me calls out the privilege, I'm jealous. I don't give a fuck. Call me what you want. Call me everything but a child of God. Scandalize my name. None of this is going to stop me. I'm jealous. I'm insecure. I'll be all that. CC on there. I'll be all that. What else? Fact remains. You light-skinned and privileged. I'm dark-skinned and oppressed. And I'm going to speak on it. And it ain't a motherfucking thing nobody could do to stop it. Moving right fucking along. Moving right along. Jimmy Choo Choo. CC is happy and you're not. Of course, she's light-skinned. Why wouldn't she be happy? She's a privileged light-skinned woman basking in her light-skinned mixed race. She looks mixed race. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Privileged. Why wouldn't she be happy? I mean, what else? I mean, come at me with something new. Of course, I'm going to be unhappy under the system of darkism, under the system of racism, because I'm at the bottom. Why would, I mean, who's happy in oppression? Who would be happy being oppressed? You need to go read the book called Pedagogy of the Oppressed. I swear, everybody that's on here, in addition to reading my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, you need to go read Pedagogy of the Oppressed. Okay? Once again, the website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. This is my website. You can scroll on down. I do offer darkism/colorism sessions, but you can scroll on down here and you can actually get a free ebook copy of my book if you want. I would prefer you purchase it because I need funding to help me with my lawsuits and I need more benefactors, but it is the fact remains the book is there. So you can go on my website and fill in your information here and immediately get an electronic copy. Everybody need to read Darkism. Jimmy Choo Choo, I didn't say that CC was oppressed. I just said the woman is light-skinned. Why would she be oppressed? I'm dark-skinned. I'm the one that's oppressed. I'm the one that's not happy. I fully admit to that. The argument that I'm submitting to you is, how is it possible for a dark-skinned woman who's deemed to be the ugliest on the planet, the least desirable on the planet under this system now? I'm not saying that I believe that, but the way that we are treated under the system, to be happy. Does that make sense to you? There's this beauty hierarchy that I've spoken about Bitches be stealing from me, but I'm gonna keep saying it. The white women are on top, and then it starts to trickle down in terms of the skin tone, where the lighter women, mixed race, etc., are on top, and you get to the bottom of that beauty hierarchy pyramid, and you got the dark skinned women on the bottom. How in the hell is a dark skinned woman gonna be happy within that pyramid? I'm agreeing with you. What is your point? What are you gonna do about it? That's why I'm making this live, because Kanye West can be a part of the solution instead of being a part of the problem. He can show self-love instead of continuing to exhibit self-hate. What you mean? Jimmy Choo Choo, you just making up stuff now. Talk about who did I call ugly? I didn't call anybody ugly. I didn't call this. I don't even, oh God, I'm gonna move on because you are making up stuff. Somebody said, let's see, SK8 or Mommy Rock said Chloe did it too. Yep. What they've done is effectively taken our black men. Okay. They've taken our black men and they don't care about the way that black women feel because they are basking in their privilege, in their white privilege. These women could care less about, somebody said Khloe Kardashian. They've basically taken over, usurped, culture vultured, black female culture and amassed a fortune off of it. Yep. That's exactly what they've done. I have no sympathy for these women. They're privileged. They're white. They're taking our men. So when we talk, and when I'm saying sympathy, I'm talking about their relationships. That's what I'm referring to. I don't feel sorry for them because of what they're going through with in their relationship problems with my black men. Absolutely not. I don't see it that way. You don't have to agree with me. I could care less if you disagree. In fact, that's your right. Disagree all you want. This is how I feel. I don't empathize with them going through breaking up and cheating and infidel. I don't care because you don't care about taking my black man out of my black community that a black woman could be building a black family with. You don't give a damn about that. All you care about is having a black man for yourself. So I'm trying, I just don't understand these people. Y'all tripping. Y'all are just, let me, I'm going through the comments because I'm trying to read my comments here. Y'all know my channel was hacked. And I'm just getting back into the swing of things. Kasara Irick says, so are you trying to force people to date dark-skinned women and dark-skinned women only? Well, let me answer your question. Kasara Irick, I am trying to force the black man to come back to the dark-skinned black woman in balance. What I am not trying to do is force black men to date exclusively dark-skinned black women because I know that that's not realistic. I've never said that I wanted black men to date exclusively dark-skinned black women. But what I do want black men to do is to come back to black. I want them to realize that what they are doing is committing genocide. I want them to realize that what they are doing is contributing to the destruction of the black community when they take their wealth and their resources away from the black community by not marrying and dating black women. That's a fact. It's all facts. Ain't nothing that I'm saying here is wrong. Chloe Carr, what's this? Lamar Odom. Yeah, he was even darker skinned. And you could tell, see, a black man will accept a non-black woman as she is because she looks so totally different. She changed up. A black man won't be like, I remember we used to sing in church a song called Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus just now. And it was the sentiment of come as you are. But a black man will tell a non-black, non-dark-skinned woman to come as she is, but he will not do that with a black woman. Okay, the only requirement, obviously, is that she be non-black with, with the long hair, long Floyd hair. This woman ain't had to change up nothing. And she is clearly not attractive. She clearly had a lot of work done. I mean, I can go back to those other pictures, or you could even look right here. It's changed the hair to blonde, lost the weight. You understand? But he took her just as she was. Took her as she was, because but y'all black men won't do that with a black woman. It's so many double standards. Look at that big change right there. And the reason I'm pointing this out is to make a point that Lamar Odom accepted her as she was. So why can't you as a black man accept the black woman as she is? Why do we have to be perfect? It's a sickness in our community called self-hate, man. And back to the question that I have for Kanye West. Yes, it is lovers for life, and I don't like that. That's my point. I'm glad you asked that question. You said, is this live because Kim will get a portion of Kanye's $6.6 billion? Absolutely. And the point that I was making is that I was triggered to make this live because I kept seeing black women on Facebook, in my Facebook feed, on my list, going on and on about how proud they were that Kanye West was a billionaire when y'all are not getting any damn money. The wealth is not going, it's not going to be a wealth transfer from a black man to a black woman in a divorce situation. That's not what's going to happen. What the hell are y'all so excited about? You're not getting anything. You got all these black women that are suffering in the hood because of the remnants of racism, because the remnants of how we ended up in this country in the first place. And that money, we always hollering about black economic development. Here we have a man, Kanye West, who could contribute to the black economic development by marrying a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman. That's how you do it. That's the way that you build up wealth. It starts in families. And then the wealth transfer occurs. And it's supposed to go from generation to generation. That's not happening with Kanye West because he didn't marry a black woman. No black child, no dark-skinned black child is going to benefit from that money unless he decides that. That's why I asked the question, what you going to do now, Kanye West? Are you going to get with a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman? Unless he decides to get with a dark-skinned black woman. If he gets with a dark-skinned black woman, then they're going to have some dark-skinned black babies. Even if he gets with a light-skinned black woman or a brown-skinned black woman, the potential to have some darker skin or some black babies in general is going to be there. And then the wealth transfer can occur. But as of right now, where is your black child? Doesn't exist. Y'all, man, this is another reason why the black community is it's horrific. It's economic genocide as well. And it's very sad. And I challenge you, black women, you dark-skinned black women with this thinking to wake up, because you're not benefiting. You're oppressed. You are the oppressed one. You are being oppressed by Kanye West in a sense, because you are promoting a man that doesn't even care to promote you. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. Remember that? And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. Hold on. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. That came out of came out of Kanye West's mouth. Remember that? Look, to the black women that's sitting up there posting, you're posting your congratulations to this billionaire, the $1 billion man, the $6 billion man, Kanye West. Don't forget. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. Don't forget. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. In the words of Kanye West himself, the $6 billion man. But you got a chance at redemption, Kanye. You can redeem yourself. Thank y'all for listening. World's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. The website is darkskinactivist.com. Kanye West, you can go to my Cash App and make a contribution. Kanye West and others, you can also go to my PayPal and make a contribution, whichever one you want to choose. The Cash App is $rashidalala. And I'm putting that in the chat box. It's also in the description to this live. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up the GoFundMe. You also can give to the GoFundMe if you want to as well. Okay, let's pull that up. All right. So help me get this fundraiser to at least $10,000. I'm about $600 away. Go and make a contribution. Or like I said, if you want to go to my other financial platforms and make a contribution, you can as well. Everything is listed in the description box to this live. It's also going to be listed in the comment section as well. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I want to thank y'all for watching and listening to the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed, peaceful day.